have a fog match. Turn your brightness down to 80, and you'll be able to see through the fog better. Moment has been recorded for the stream. How fancy. Was something exciting. How about a vehicle? Yay! I think I'm gonna head over to the western side of the map. Get looted up before I get clapped. I like to make sure I have a lot of loot, so when I get killed, I provide a lot of equipment for whoever kills me. It's a little thing I like to do, you know, being a team play and everything. I don't know what they did with this update, but I'm getting solo matches, which is crazy, so I'm not going to complain. Because my solo, I'm only ranked like 25th right now, because I haven't been getting a lot of solo matches. So, hopefully, I'll get many, many more. Go over here, start out at the moon tower, and work my way back. I apologize, my breathing's a little heavy. I have a stuffed up nose, so I'm sorry. Turn that bad boy down a little bit. I think I'll switch these around until I get a better scope. So I have a 3x on this bad boy and a 4x. Do not mind chillaxing a little bit in the blue in the beginning to get better loot before I move on to the second part of the game. Everyone's over there looking to snipe me in the freaking dick. Oh, hello. What do we have here? Haha. Took somebody's kill. Was that just bot-on-bot violence? Let's go. Don't go in the hot if you don't want to. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Hello. Gas, fill that bad boy up a little bit more. Those Jeeps, they suck ass. When I finish this up there, and hopefully bot 2 did not loot bot 1. Meds are looking pretty weak right now. Not the best. But I will. What are you gonna do? Actionability. I think I'll go with SKS for right now until I get a little more confidence. Let's go with M24 then. I'll take that. M24 just feels like confidence. I always check these two things here because you would be amazed how many times I find a flare over here. And that just, you know, OCDX up when you don't check it. Like, I wonder if that was Tom, if there was going to be a flare there. I didn't check it. Shit. And then I had to think about it. Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Bot. Well, I'm glad. What? I'm sorry, I missed out. I was, glad that bot was, forgiving in its, poorness before, because I didn't have my shit on auto. This shit would have been a lot more, disheartening if I hadn't. So let me go and, loot this jerk off, and then I will get to the circle. To the circle. What do we got? What do we got? Where'd your box go, bro? Oh, way over here. AR suppressor, don't mind if I do. Alright, so where are we going? Where are we going? Let's see. Let's just go. Let's go apartments. It's pretty center. It's pretty close to center. Oh, hello. Well, maybe that's somebody telling me something. Parking spot, so that's good. Doors closed. Well, it doesn't really mean that something's not here. It's always a good first sign. Close that just so no one gets the wrong idea. Oh shit. Hi, Cheeky Star. Goodbye. Man, I wish I had a 2x, so I'm not a big fan. That 3x is awful tight when you're close. I prefer a 2x. Maybe. Oh, and of course now we see this floor, the door on the second floor is open. So there is people here. But, you know, they may not be looting for what I'm looting for. I'm just going to finish it off. The building, and there you go. So I'm going to put that there. That there. That I don't need. That's good. That's at full power. Alright. See, look at that. See why you looting for crumbs. Like, sometimes you never know. You never know. But I would like a 2x given the opportunity. But I do prefer the reticle on the natural 3 to the 6 dial down. So this little personal preference. Oh. Hello, sir. Did you bring me a delicious snack of love? I hope. Not really, but I'm not gonna bitch. It's foggy. Which is pretty good in this area. Always begging to get sniped by some school or one of these buildings. Sometimes fog can be your friend. SK than the flash suppressor. Although I do prefer the flash suppressor and the bolt actions because you don't really need a comp on a single action firing weapon. It doesn't do anything. Because you're aiming in every time, fresh. So that's where I say the flash suppressor. Of course, if you know anything about me, you know I love me the suppressors. I get to play with all my boys today, especially Ese Loco. Feel a little disheartened. I didn't get any matches. There's a 2x. Thank you, Cheeky Star. Ooh, M7. Don't mind if I do. 5.56, pick up all the 7.62, then go over here and snatch up this. Ooh, yes, don't mind. Of course, I put a bolt action on it because, you know. Anybody? Alright, so I just got a nice little power upgrade across all aspects of my weapon tree. Thank you, Cheeky Star. Hit that follow button if on Twitch and an omelet. The Real Pickford, all one word. And on YouTube, all the streams are archived on MysFyr, MysFyr, ESL. Hit that subscribe button. Like button and hit the bell for when we go live or when we post new content. So we got about 40 seconds. Where are we gonna go here? Where are we gonna go? Should I go? I'm thinking up there. There's probably gonna be somebody there, so we can get a little fisticuffs on. Hopefully no one's taking my car from its parking spot. Of course, we're gonna roll up hot. A lot of people like to do a little drive around, but I just ram them. This should be good. I'm sure I can barely drive when it's sunny out, so in this shit, I'm sure I'll do much better. There we go. Let's see. Let's get there before the fog clears up. Hello, motherfucker. No one in here. Fill up the other accoutrements, my other things I need for my bag. I like to carry enough grenades, enough mollies, enough. Hello? Enough smoke. So now I presume that this is going to clear up. it's clearing up now. So let's see where this circle's going to take us. Do we stay? Do we stay or do we go? Oh, alright, so we don't have to go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's pretty good. So now, positive is we got pretty much center. We got a nice little compound, so if someone rolls up, they don't necessarily gonna pick this building. Oh, hello. Ooh, I picked the wrong way to look. Whoa, I think I'll just take a second to go prone, clean the shit out of my drawers. Wow, that wasn't scary at all. I totally did that on purpose. Oh. Your trick of the day, my boys. If you hear somebody in a building and you don't know they're just running around that in there, if you throw a molly, not only will it knock the door down, but it'll also spread fire through a larger amount of the room than it should. If you just do it normally. I don't know why that happens, but it does. So it looks like people are rotating in pretty consistently. Got 8 ding-dongs left. I'll give you guys a little... Oh, well, I can't do it. I blew the door off. There's not another building like this in here, is there? No. No. I'll just remember to show you a secret. If you're into the camping list, I'll have to show you a super camp spot. So let's see, this circle's closing. We'll see what it's going to take us. 6 kills. Like I said, I don't play super aggressive in solos, but if you're just rotating, get in the circle, the amount of bots there are, you're going to get, 6 to 10. Most likely some you'll get 2, sometimes you get 12, but 6 to 10 I would say is you'll get, if you get that KD, that's between 6 and 10, you're doing pretty good. Oh, see, now we got this conundrum. So we can either stay where we're at, go over here. These are the compounds. This is probably, but now some people would say, do you rotate into center now and get your spot? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe if it was a little more fogalicious, but at this rate, I don't think that's the best. But this is the perfect way to get popped from. Oh shit! Missed. He knows where I'm at. Let's have a little snipe battle, a little snipey snipes. UVB, where'd you go, bro? I don't remember what house he was on. Who's on this one? I see you. I know you're in there. Yeah, Sabi, tell me about it, bro. Have you ever played with me before? I told you, we did a whole discussion. We remember it on a little bit earlier. I was having a existential debate about the SKS versus M24. I'll take the SKS over the car. because I'm not a very good sniper, so I need those extra shots. But I just about the M24. Oh, there you are. There you go. That's it. It just gives me a freaking hard on. And I have to. Oh. Ow! 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 Fuck! I tried to freaking move and spray. What I should have done there, my boys. So there's two theories right there. One is, well, he had a DP, so it was a bad idea. Is get him to keep firing, get him to see how much power he had left. He was already got his power back. And it's not a good idea with a DP. He gets the initial fire off. He's already probably gone through half his magazine. You peek him again. You get him down to a few bullets, and then you can hit him. And then before you even reload or heal, you're hitting him again. So when he's gonna hit that click, 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 and then you're gonna spray him down. What you don't want to do is do that with a DP, because obviously he's gonna out bully you. I mean, I think I could have outplayed him. Obviously, he had the drop on me and didn't kill me right off the bat. So if a dude sprays you down and you have no idea he was there and he has point blank to shoot you and you're able to move out of the way, know that you're better than him. Know that. And act accordingly. I wasn't paying but I wasn't using my auditory skills as much as I should. Didn't hear the DP. I thought it was, I didn't know what it was. I wasn't just really paying attention. That's my own fault. I figured he went through half his magazine. I'd wiggle him and go back across. He'd finish out his magazine. He'd either have to then, again, hit the click. I'd hit him up and be able to spray him down. What I should have done there is as soon as he hit me, healed, maybe pulled, gone to the left, flanked him right, or he was right there. He was right up there in the front. It was a bad play on my part. But you live and you learn, and you think, how could I have done that differently? And if you can come up with a good idea, know what you did wrong, know what you did right. I think that's really the most important thing. And I did hit that one shot on the ding dong before I got wasted by freaking jerk off boy there. Am I in Spray and Pray? Yeah. Spray and Pray is doing a Thunder Buddies. Let's see, the Spray and Pray squad. They do a squad tournament called Thunder Buddies. It was a duos tournament the first time, and now it's a thing. But the thing is, they do it Friday nights at midnight because it's the Midnight Thunder Buddies. Who's on right now? Let me send this to him real quick. For this tournament, the one thing is it's at midnight on a Friday. I'll put the word out for this tournament, but it is late AF. Word out for the tournament, but it is late AF at night. MysFyr from Spray and Pray. Alright. Let's see if I can get any more. Hello. Any more solo matches I can get my paws on, since everyone's pretty much in bed by now and wants to play with me on my team. Yep, everyone on the team is offline. How hurtful. How sad. It's always a little sad when you get on and you'll have people on, but it's not like your main bras, your main bras, your main bras. You want to play with your best buds. You can play with some people. You're like, yeah, I'll play with you. It's cool, but it's not as good as playing with your bros. let's see what else is going on. So let's see. Is the bounty of solo matches over? Is it over? What is my 25th? That's sad. What is my solos? 7.29. Yeesh. Not too bad actually. I like to keep it at 4. My squad says cock-a-doo-doo. I've been dropping hot, trying to do things, and it's like so low. I gotta tighten it up. This is my personal opinion on when I look at someone's stats, what I want to see in regards to what I consider a high quality player. Everyone has got a hard on for KD. KD. You can't win a match unless you're KD. KD doesn't matter. The point of this game is to win the game. It's like an NFL team, like, oh, we had the most passing yards. Well, you didn't have the most points. The way you win the game is by being the last person alive. I'm not saying a snake or a camp or whatever, but KD is not the be-all, end-all. But it is something, obviously. So this is my personal Pickford criteria for what I consider a great player. KD 4 or higher. Not, 300 or you see some of these like teams recurrently like you have to have a KD of 7.5 or higher. You're like, you ain't gonna get nobody, bro. No one's heard of your team, and nobody who has a KD of 7.5 or higher is either one, they're a hacker, they don't want to be on a team, or two, they're so good they'll be on a better team than you're providing. So good luck with that. But a KD of 4 or higher. Second, win percentage of at least 25%. If you can win 25% of your matches, that's impressive. You'll see a lot of these great players or good players have a KD of 8 or 9, but their win percentage is 11, 12%. Because they're dropping hot, they're getting those 7, they're going to just go from hot spot to hot spot to hot spot. And they're getting 7, 8, 9, 10 kills, yeah, and that's great. But they ain't winning. And also a top 10 percentage of 80% or better. Are they putting themselves in those? Are they giving themselves the opportunity, or their team the opportunity, to consistently be a winner? So, and have at least 150 matches played, because you need to grind it out a little bit. You need to grind it out a little bit in this game if you want to get rank and get higher. That's it. So, to recap, 150 games played, win percentage of 25%, top 10 finish percentage of 80 or higher, and a KD of 4. If you can get that, if you can reach that, you're a good fucking player. No matter what anybody says, no matter what your toxic friends say, or the jerk offs in the airplane, or anybody else. If you hit those 4 benchmarks, you are a quality player. You're a competitive level player. I played with him before. He's pretty good. He's already at 100, so he's a tryhard. Not that there's anything bad about that. I also am a tryhard. Oh shit! It's almost on the jump. You can see a little bit of a trend here now. Giving up my jump secrets. God, my nose is so stuffy. Freaking allergies, man. I mean, I love the spring, bro, but it's allergies, man. This got my nose either running faster than freaking Carl Lewis, or it's stuffed like a Polish sausage. Woo. Although I don't think my stuffed nose tastes as delicious as Polish sausage, so there's that. Of course, gotta hit that moon tower shot every time, bro. If you can't land on top of the moon tower, yeah, nothing for you. I don't think you can even practice in the practice area. There's not a place to just keep jumping. I guess if you played war and just kept on dying on purpose, you could get a lot of jumps in. Get your strats down, your parachute strats. You don't see a lot of videos on that. Parachute strats. Other I did think. Oh, hello! Someone just got here. Well, he's not gonna find anything up here, so. Oh, hello. Nope, nothing in there either. I was already... You got here a week late, bro. You think there's going to be something left? I mean, come on. I was just all up at this bitch. Come on, man. Dude, how long did it take you to get here? What the fuck? You must have been jumping... I mean, what the f... You just landed. I just looted the entire building before you even got here. That's a slow jumper. Hey, and that's a kill. And no one can say that wasn't that was a bot. I mean, a bot probably would have done more damage. Rip. I think I'll swap out for this tasty M16. Excuse me, let's swap this out for a little Uzi in case I get some. Get that close action. Ooh, level 3. Alright. I ain't mad at you. This is some pretty good loot. The moon tower was a little bit of caca-poo-poo, but these two, I call these two the lovers' houses because it's just, I presume that they are in love with each other. Because there's two houses in the fucking middle of nowhere. Why are these two houses even here? Especially over here by Swamp Town. But I digress. I do think about shit like that, like if you could live on any map, where would you live? For me, I live on Erangel. And then if you could, where on the map you would live, I would live right here. These houses, right there on Stalber. It's a perfect, beautiful view of Comiskey. Plus you can see the ocean. You're up the side of a mountain, private. That's where I'm going to retire someday. On Erangel. If not that, maybe I go live in maybe like Dobro, if I can do. I like that area by the water again. Oh shit! Hello. Hello. I'm sorry that you looted so poorly and did not hear my clawing footsteps come up on you. I will take that. I will take this. I will take that. Clear out some of this caca-poo-poo. Don't need that, get rid of this. I don't carry a handgun in solos because I'm never going to use it. I do in duos and in squads because if I have a finite amount of rounds, I'll use the handgun. Once I knock, I'm going to finish them off. You know, use that 9mm, and you don't have to carry a lot, but just enough to just finish them off with that. Anybody over there? Doors seem closed. That doesn't mean anything. What do I have on this weapon? Oh, same thing. How are we doing over here? Alright. 2 little pissy kills. Well, maybe 2 real people. I don't know about the second guy. Definitely the first person, but I don't know about the second. Oh, someone's... Oh, I did not pick that person up properly. And I don't think anybody could miss that badly. So, especially with aim assist. So I'm going to presume that was a bot. But I still treat every person I come across as if they're real. I don't fuck around and try to do that, because there's been more than one time in my day where I thought it was a bot and I fucking ham and egged them, and I ended up getting my shit handed to me, and I cried myself to sleep. I did. My giant pillow. My wife was like, "What are you crying for?" I was like, "I don't know." She said, "Stop your crying before I give you something to cry for." I said, "Yes." Okay, I'm sorry. But I digress. God, my nose is so fucking, my breathing is so fucked up. A mic that has one of those like push to talk, but the push to talk is activated by your words and not by your breathing, because allergies was my problem for a fucking minute. I love the reticle on the fucking 3X. I think it's the best. I wish I could like put that on every single one. So let's see, 3 kills. I figure if you get the top 10 situation, you're gonna have to get at least 2 more. So we're going about a 5. So, you know, not, like I said, my style is not, you can see that my style is not, come on out, bro. Come on out and catch this. Brave Eagle W. But style, it's definitely not hyper aggressive. I've never said it was, never say it, nor will I. But I get, okay. Talk me into it. Here it is, 556. And I am, a lot of people, I don't know why, I've never been able to really get a proper answer, but I keep hearing from people like, you should always carry a different ammo for each weapon. Like have 155. Don't have 2 5.56s or 2 7.62s. Why did I pick that up? I don't understand why that should be like something you should even concern yourself with. But I hear that a lot. I guess if you're gonna get crate weapon, and you want to make sure you have a stockpile in case you get an AUG if you're rocking all M7. And a car like I am right now, and I come across an AUG and I want to get rid of it, I won't have any 5.56 maybe, but just as like a rule of thumb to always have like one weapon. If you have like a mini, then you have to have an AK or some of those weapons. I don't follow that school of thought. I drink some soda in game, and I drink some soda in real life, or pop, or whatever you call it, in wherever you're listening or watching. You're listening. If you're listening, this is some shitty, boring fucking shit. This is barely freaking passable for content. When you can see it, let alone if you decide to listen to it. Eesh. Rip. I think Untamed is gonna get on though, so maybe we'll be able to catch a match with him or so. I'm not sure. He's good. Member of MysFyr, in good standing, great guy. Put that there. Oh. How does this snap is gonna be? You know what? I'm gonna go with the 2X. I'm gonna go with the 2X. I have not been liking the 3X in regards to, not because it's reticle, but because I've been getting into close combat battles, and I haven't been able to, too magnified in on the guy. I can't find him. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go with a 2 for right now until I feel more comfortable with that 3X. And you hear a lot of that, until I feel comfortable with it. Well, why does anything change? I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like I feel more comfortable with some weapons. I had a hard on for the Vector for a minute, and I was playing the fuck out of it. Just purposely looking for it. Not so much now. My boy Essay, he has got a hard on for the DP, and this is a recent thing. He didn't really play with it that much until recently, but he he's been using it well, and you know, it gives him, I guess, a greater sense of confidence, which might just be mental, but if it works, you get more wins, more cheap dinners. Doesn't really fucking matter. As they say in baseball, don't mess with the streak. If you find something that works, keep doing it. So if you end up like you have a match and you're using freaking a UMP and a freaking VSS and you bust out with 12 kills, roll with it. Keep it going. Who knows? Oh, hello. Someone died here. Who knows? You might be able to. Oh, this guy spent some money. Smooth Hitman set and a bling baseball cap. Maybe if you spend some of that money on lessons, you'd be better. May not be dead right now. Dumpster, of course, is still in because he's good. Still getting kills. So these have been looted by the guy that I killed earlier. Check that. Don't need to scope in on the floor, you ding dong. And let's figure out where we're going. Where are we going? Where are we going? Alright. I think I'm gonna go a little south and west. Don't want to run dead into Pachinki. You know, I want to come in maybe over more by the bridge. Feeling that right now. So I'm gonna do a mega flank and really come in underneath and take a big, long, wide, you know, circle to get there. Nobody's on my dick. I said I'm gonna go this slow the whole time, just until it gets, you know, close to the zero. I want them only a few. Kind of ride that blue in at the end. It's the plan. Snipes me out of nowhere. I hope not. Please. I'm coming right where I want. This is a super mega flank. Could be some peeps up here. Pretty good with loot. So I'm not really need to check these places. I mean, we have level 2s for a helmet and chest, but I got a good weapon, good scope, so a little bit of field crossing, which is always dangerous. This is working out pretty well. So this was a very, very large flaky in the zone, moving away from Pachinki to the lower part. I don't know, I don't know, it just feels right for some reason. So I'm just going with your intuition. That's your intuition, not the Inquisition. The Inquisition. If you've seen History of the World, Part 1. Vehicle, not really. I really haven't felt the vehicle today. This match, maybe it's because the distances I have to travel aren't as much. I've been a lot more, you know, staying close to the blue, staying close to the edge of the zone. See if that works out well for me, or if it was a fool's errand. I think I'm going to rotate right into this compound. And hopefully not get... Oh, Kid Dumpster's got a 249. So, there's that life to deal with. Coming this way. I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you a little secret camping spot, my boys and girls. You think it's so obvious? Oh, someone's here. Dum-dum. Why did you even try? What did you think was going to happen, my bro? I bet you that guy's a good player too, but he just got his shit handed to him, or her shit handed to him, just because he's just rushing like a loon. B-Y-B-M-Y-L, Bimmel, whoever you are. Shit, this is not the most effective strat, I'm gonna say. Alright, enough fucking around. Thank you for the suppressor. Maybe that spot I was just in, but that guy had no idea. I just rolled up here, just right there. He had no idea where I was. So I just run looking for me. I knew exactly where he was, heard him, took him out. Another level 3. Alright, 1,300 meters. Alright, now, oh, hey, hello. That guy had an extended mag. But the more important question is going to be, did Bimmel have a vehicle? Otherwise, this could become an issue. It's not... Alright, staying up here so I can go right down the thing. I think it's time to find a vehicle and to abandon our attempts at running. I wish I had one. I always forget where they exactly spawn on the fields. I just see like a buggy in the middle of the field just spawning there. Dumpster just doing work, bro. I think him and I are gonna have to meet eventually at the end of this match. Hopefully, I'll get the better of him. But they've got bigger problems right now. I need to find a vehicle. There's gonna be a road coming up here. I think it's north of Chinkir south. Like to get into like farm area center, set up camp for end game, especially with homeboy with a 249. I don't want to be running across the field when he spots me, and this has a week to unload lead on me. Oh, and the red zone. So there's always that too. So things are working out well for me right now. Alright. Look to the right. What do I see? Shit. Caca-poo-poo. And more caca-poo-poo that way. Alright. Alright, so we're going to be running. Well, I'm probably going to take a quick siesta in this fuckboy shack up here. By the way, I don't know what everybody else calls them. I call these fuckboy shacks because that's who hides in them. Fuckboys. Dick. Oh god, this is gonna fucking hurt. I'm not even gonna have time to fucking stay in here. enough to come up here and just leave their vehicle and drive away? I can't believe all this time and effort. I'm gonna eat dick to the dirt. Or eat dick to the blue. This guy got a ways to go. And as soon as it gets to this missile, it's gonna turn up the heat and become muy caliente. Yeah. Muy caliente. At least I'm probably have less chance of getting fucking shot. Because who's be stupid enough to be out here running with me? No, they wouldn't be Pickford because they're smart enough to get in the zone. They're gonna know. So who, you know who dies in the blue? Noobs. Noobs in Pickford. Oh, noob. Pickford is a noob. What? Hashtag facts. Right into the blue. Right when it's time for the blue is going to take off again. That's called irony, my folks. Of course there's no vehicles. Because you know why? Everybody came by and got them before the blue got here. Because they're proactive. And they think before they play. Oh, here we go. Let me take this health. And a little first aid action. Little pills I shouldn't take. This motorcycle. Out of here. Oh, alright. So those glitched ones. Already like just sloppy, oily, whatever you want to call it. What's the worst that could happen? Let's go! Crash them! Let me in. Boy, man, I mean, the shit you can do on mobile, you could not get away with on PC or, oh, that's render. Holy shit, is that render? Someone's close. Someone, you here? Where are you? Are you here? Are you in here? No, you're not. Where are you? I find this place to be very effective at camping. Very effective camping position. I do consider this not camping right now, but I'm just waiting for my health to address itself to a higher level. I still have a motorcycle. It's only going to be either this circle's either going to stay on us or it's going to go. It's going to shift over here. It's good. This is a tug of war for the hearts and minds of this circle. The Inquisition. Maybe. I've been getting some solo matches, which is rare, but we'll see. I'm hungry, man. My wife got the fridge. It's late as fuck, though. She's yelling at me. She's like, why are you eating so late at night? Because I'm hungry late at night, wife. Shit, I'm hungry. Someone's fighting with a VSS. So, there's that. A little piece of intel. Alright, what am I gonna do? I can't really see out that window for shit without giving myself up over here. Hello? 1v1 for ad. What the? For ad? Ad of what? How many matches? 1v1 1v1 for ad. I don't know what that means. Like, to add you as a friend? Aren't you in Vibe, Sabi? Aren't you in Vibe? Oh, of? Are you in the group Vibe? VIBE with Mark? Yes. Then I'll friend you, dude. They're like our, what do you call it? Like our brother or sister clan, what do you want to call it? I don't even know what we're going to call it. So you don't have to play me to win that. You can just friend request me, bro. I'll accept your friend. I'll accept the friendship for anybody from Vibe. Because we're working together. Look at that. See, what'd I say? What did I just say, my boys? It was going to be a battle between these two places, tug of war for the circle, and it looks like we won. So now I'm going to be unapologetic in stating that you're in the final mode of the game, which is the win, and there is no more effective camping spot. Go. I just saw you. You in this house, homie? You in this house? You want some grenades? Should I make a delicious grenade? Oh, one up here. Can I Kobe this? Intel, yeah. It's always that last circle when there's compounds in the last circle. Look, if you look at the that gave me some freaking, and I got the credit for it. So we got one jerk off in this house right here. One jerk off looks like either in that house or in front of that house. Dead. This is my type of camping. Run out, shoot, run for your life. So I think we got one. I think that was the guy in the front. So I know we have one guy in this house. those guys just running, or what I'm doing right now. I'm pretty sure there's one less jerk off. There's one in there. I don't know who the other guy is. Let's give him a little. Oh. 4, bro. What floor? Pick one. Oh, and he's over here. Now he's getting all fucking excited. Oh, why did I pull away? You're the worst. Oh. That's some good shooting right there, Dex. I spray him down, but I still win because I have 40 rounds to use when I only need 3 with a 7.62. That's 8 kills. Thank you, Sabi, for my GGs. So there, that is a Pickford style soul game. That, when you say, that dude Pickford, he's #1 ranked in North America. Well, at least it was last year. This year I'm like 24th now. But I'm on the way up. How does he play it? That's how I play it. Loot in the beginning. Don't drop hot. It's fucking drop your ego at the door. It's freaking for tryhards, or it's for guys who like don't give a shit. Like, I don't even care about my rank. I have to drop hot every time. I go to boot camps 47 times in a row. No one gives a shit, bro. Drop where you can get some loot. Take those first couple circles, you'll get 2 or 3 kills. Then either when you loot it up or you lose the circle, get the vehicle, beat feet to center, and just let these guys just rotate into you and kill them off. I probably had 4 kills in the first part of the game and 4 kills at the end. 8 kills. I mean, it's not the most, but hey, if you have a 8 KD, people are gonna be like, holy shit. So it is what it is. It is what it is, and most importantly, it's a chicken dinner. Drop safe, loot, and move the zone. Yeah, drop where you can get, especially in solos. If you can drop where you can get, if you can get an AR for short range, either an AR or an SMG, and an AR or a sniper rifle with at least 4 times. Level 2, everything, helmet, backpack, and vest, in a vehicle. If you get those, if you think that you can go to an area that will provide you those things, then that's the job of place. And I think Gatka is that, or Swamp Town, but like I said, I like the west side of the map. I get those things. I'm ready. I'm ready to. If I don't get any more loot, I can battle on. Then, like I said, but you know, it depends on where the circle is. Oh, here's Untamed. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I mean that's yeah. But and I can see that I had a earlier match. What is happening? I had an earlier match where I rolled in the 3x, and it's too close. So I like to have an AR for mid and close, and I have Untamed the God. Untamed, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. But I presume this is a boot camp drop. I don't even know what I'm doing here. He just invited me, and now we're in boot camp. So we're gonna get ready for the clap, and I guess so. It's just like there's 5 people in this. I think I should just drop this is where I'm gonna drop Bentai and just like loot everywhere. No, I think that would not go over as very popular. I don't know who's even in this plane or what's going on. But hey, sometimes people invite you, you just join up. Footy Hero 2, Exile, Angry, Untamed, Mr. Shade, YouTube, and Pickford. Alright, of course I'm gonna drop. I'm not gonna just be a smartass. It is on all chat. I'm listening, I'm not gonna talk. They don't want to hear my freaking stream bullshit. But I have it on for all to hear everything. Don't say anything. And I dropped a little bit late too, so I'm gonna show up late. So watch me get clapped. See, this is a prime example. I'm either gonna come in first or I'm gonna come in last. Cause that's the luck of freaking dropping super hot. It's also my luck. Pull back a little bit. Don't get scoped right off the bat. Oh, well, I'm almost dead. let's hope he peek again. I hope he go back and peek again, and I could finish him when he peeked again. Let me get these. Oh, hello. That's what I'm saying. I want to see how low was he. Oh, I can't see him. Who was it? Mr. Shade. I wonder how low he was. He probably healed before I did. See, this guy was up in the thing. He came down, jumped over there. So I hit him when he was up there, so he probably had time to heal. And I was so low. See, that's the story. That's the story. Yeah, but either I'm gonna win or I'm gonna go dead last. That's how I am with hot drops. You never have what you need. You never ever have what you need. So yeah, so that was what it was. RIP. I know. So that was probably pretty disappointing. But that's kind of my point, is that I should have healed. I was with what? My good looks? That's why I was running up there to get those 5 bandages, bro. And then I went prone to get those bandages, and I heard him, so I was like, he's just looking the other way, so I made a command decision, and the decision was wrong. But you know, it's never wrong listening to you and talking to you, Sabi. I always enjoy that. I really do. I appreciate you. Even if it's just you here, bro. It's better than talking to myself, because that would make me schizophrenic. So let's see. Who else is talking. So how's Vibe going? You enjoying yourself over there? I hope. Hope it's wonderful, and you. Who? Should we capture a moment? Whatever CCCCCCR7 is. God, my allergies are so bad. Hello, shithead. Oh. What's up, Untamed? What movie did you go see? Really? Good one. That's good. That's a good one. Alright. So we're just gonna chillax here for a hot minute. Okay. Oh, TPP and Sandhawk. Oh, FPP random 2 maps. I'm gonna guess Erangel and Sandhawk. Oh, TPP and Sandhawk, North America. Squads. This is 2 of us. Maybe we get some randoms. Hello, or is it goodbye? I don't know. Either you, is it aloha? It means hello and goodbye. Tell Untamed to invite or gay. Sabi says to invite him or gay, whatever that means. By the way, who got a thing from Olive. What was he saying? What? I forgot to respond to his comment. No, it's... Where was his comment? Olive, where are you, bro? Where? And let me reset my mic network. I ain't heard shit. So if you're talking, I ain't hearing you, bro. Was he in this match? I don't know if he's in that match or not. Untamed is online. Holy shit.
Hello.
Hello.
I was gonna say, do you want to duo squad TPP or do you want to play? What do you want to do?
I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. If you do a squad North America, I TPP. What is your TPP level in North America?
Gold
Mine
2.
is Platinum 4. So I mean,
We can do so.
I'm
We
good,
can do
bro.
duos.
I don't give a shit about my TPP.
Yeah. Okay.
I only care about FPP because that's where it's at. That's where the cool kids hang out. Only ankle biters hang out in TPP.
We went up.
The G25 should go. How did that G25 go?
Terrible.
What happened, bro?
We were all at like 300 ping. First of all.
Why? Were they playing on North America?
We don't know. It's just we were at 300 ping in their server.
Everyone's ping just went to shit.
Yeah. And then SA kept getting kicked before the matches.
I wonder why.
And it was in TPP, so Elusive wasn't so good in TPP. When Dabs just got run over in the beginning of the game, so
it was just like a perfect storm of fuckery.
Yeah, but then we played classics and we went up against Pixel twice.
Oh, what happened?
First match, I mean, the first time they got wiped pretty quickly, since we were with Slayer. You know who Slayer is, right?
Oh yeah, from yeah.
Yeah.
Was this in a classic match? You guys were playing squads?
Yeah, classic match. Yeah, squads. And the second time we died pretty early after we got like 4 kills. Oh yeah, we're trying to convince Slayer to come because Slayer was my old crew with Elusive.
He's pretty fucking good. I heard that he can be a little caustic, a little acidic when he gets angry.
Yeah, but not with his own teammates. It's mostly against other players or himself.
Alright.
You know how you get mad about yourself.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I got no gun.
I do.
No gun.
I'm reloading.
I still got no gun.
God, I hate TPP. It takes so long to like. I'm not used to it. Look at that. I'm running in a circle because I don't. Oh, god damn it. Here, hold on. Take that. But
That went
I'm
terrible.
gonna take that as awesome that we were smart enough that I could drop my weapon and give it to you.
Yeah.
I like that. Just that one play that I thought of that. So I'm gonna take that as a success right there. Oh, hello. That's new. Hey, did your
That guy just ate my bullets. Like, he ate them.
I heard that
When I jumped out that window, they were both standing there.
I heard that the updates
All
are
right.
rolling out.
Now?
Yeah, I don't have it yet, but I usually get it real late.
I don't either. Yeah.
I think maybe because we're like Eastern North America.
I get it pretty late. I get it like right on time.
Have you gotten it yet?
But
Because
I won't update
was
yet.
because Wicked was like telling everybody, don't update your freaking computer or your game if you got it.
Ready up?
I did.
Oh, you weren't like last clicked.
You're slipping, damn, you're slipping.
I think the play was amazing, but those guys were bots. The fact that they didn't kill me sooner.
The fact that it's just like that last when I got knocked, all we're doing is jumping in a
Yeah, that
circle
was a
around
good.
each other.
Yeah.
It's just like
You know what my plan was? My plan was just to go in there and start fisting him, because that's how bad they were.
yeah, I mean that one dude just fell. I like how that one guy just fell through the hole, saw me there, and just like
But
didn't even move.
like,
He just stopped moving.
I could have squad wiped them, but the QBZ would refuse to reload. It taking forever to reload. Like, I'm trying to shoot the guy and has no clip. Pick, you're echoing today.
What's that now?
Or you were. You were. It's better now.
What was I doing?
You were echoing for a bit.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not.
Yeah, but it'll be good to get Slayer. Because he's with Arrow right now, and like, he doesn't get as many matches as, like, you know, that he could be used for.
Yeah?
Like,
Yeah.
he's not being used to his potential.
He's not.
It's like, I think me and Elusive would try to.
He's not getting his maximum amount of competitive matches.
Yeah, like, he was gonna do ESL, but he wasn't gonna be able to make it to Texas, so he gave up his spot. But then everything else, they never signed him up after that either.
Really? No.
He said they, like, just signed him up for scrims. But that's scrims, who cares?
Yeah, scrims get old after a minute. They're cool when you're first starting out, like, ooh, well, I'll play against really good players. But then, oh, hello. Don't peek so hard.
One lower floor. Rotating.
To that guy? That night guy?
One more. He's to the left.
God, he's gotta be so fucking low. I think he went prone in that building right there. Right
In a small shack.
Yeah.
Flashed it. He's flashed in the house. I'm gonna need mats.
I'm gonna need I'm using a shotgun now, my boy. Shit, missed. Oh my god, I could only run so much. Oh,
No.
dude, I ran around 75% of his freaking magazine. He's so low and he's crap.
Oh, get down.
He literally sprayed an entire magazine and only hit me with the end part. He just ran to the right. Behind that.
I saw him.
Some of that tasty untamed. By the way, you can. This is stream number 9. So if you want to go in here and rip this later for yourself,
Yeah.
it's gonna be number 9.
Okay. I'm still surprised I'm alive right now, with the amount of health I had.
It's that freaking untamed skill set. Oh, you're so low. So awesome. Was pretty clutch.
No.
And that, my friends, is boot camp.
5 kills, not bad.
Just murking everybody, and then what happens? Some guy, just out of nowhere, sticks his thumb right in your butt. Yes, sir.
We have a timestamp for that.
Do I have a timestamp for that? That is like... Fuck, I don't even know how to fucking do that. Let me check Twitch. I think probably like 115 to 120.
Okay.
Around that time.
That went pretty well. I wish I could have gotten you though.
Hey, you know, it's all good. Just having some fun, do some hotness, do some hot drops.
You know when I was looting that guy, I was about to say, I'm like, what the...
Oh, 62 minutes. That's what,
Okay.
That's what Saibi told me. He's watching.
Who's watching?
Saibi.
Oh, Cyber?
Yep.
Yeah, Cyber, get on. Join
I
us.
told him, you told him if he beat me 1v1, would I be his friend? I was like, dude, you don't have to beat me at 1v1. I'll be your friend in game, bro. To your vibe.
Yeah.
That's like our brother clan.
Nah, he's like... Cyber is like the most loyal guy ever.
Or he watches my stream all the time.
No, I mean like he's been with me since my first clan. After I left, he left. He came to OK with me. Then he helped me with Vibe. And then when I joined MysFyr, I kind of left him alone. Sad face. But he was, I think he didn't have a phone for a month or 2, I don't remember. He had some problems.
I want to see those guys in Vibe do well, man. I want to see them like get that shit up and going.
I do too. Like Mark messages me a lot saying like no one's active enough. And I'm just like, well, yeah.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, bro.
Yeah, you can't just get everything done. I mean, they did play a couple naked scrims, so that's good.
I mean...
Someone's in the building with us, I think.
It can be hard, you know? People got shit IRL. School and...
I mean, he himself has problems, right? So. Can, I need a backpack.
Holy shit, that guy got me low. Probably because I have no fucking helmet or chest protector. Maybe I should get me one of those things.
I think I'm getting carried today. I mean, this round by...
These people just keep jumping out. Like a bunch of morons. They're just gonna give me their lives. The least I can do is take them.
Footsteps on us?
Imagine having a phone that doesn't support more than 2 fingers.
Try to come in with the shotgun. I'm gonna use the M16 in this game.
I dropped it somewhere around here. What I just said, what happened to you in season 2 and 3, Sabby? You had a phone that you can only use 2 fingers?
It was like small.
Oh, you have a tiny phone? Your mom's iPhone,
Yeah.
iPhone 3S? You had to delete all of her apps to make it work? Excuse me. You know what? I'm going with this. I don't give a fuck.
Going with what?
UMP. I don't care what the cool kids say. I still don't have a vest or a helmet, but hey. I got a backpack.
I think we got... How many kills do you have?
3.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I think we got off easy this time.
Yeah. It wasn't like super hot.
Yeah, they weren't hard to beat.
It's not that it's small. It's just that 5 finger. You can't get all 5 fingers on the screen at once.
Yeah, he has a different play setup. I hate how the 4X looks on the AK.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I just mean like,
aesthetically speaking.
no, like when you scope in, it's not that triangle, it's this O drop.
Yeah. I like the reticle on the for the 3 times.
The 3 times my favorite.
But I've been having a little bit of a beef with when you're like end game. I was playing a bunch of solo. I've been actually getting solo matches, and I've been getting, you know, it's like I scope in and I'm like inside the dude's fucking eyeball.
Yeah, because there's...
Like someone used it 2 times more recently. Oh, someone's here.
Yeah. You got him. Do you have the quick scope on?
What the fuck is that?
You could change scopes on the go.
I think you're supposed to like reset that shit or something like that. I forget.
You have to use another layout.
Yeah, I haven't done it now.
Like, yeah. It's actually worth it so quickly.
I've heard that.
Switching from 6x to hollow.
how's school going? Good, I hope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't got into my program yet.
What's that? Nursing?
No. IT.
Oh, fuck it. We're trying to, why you gotta be so racist?
No, I mean like gaming development first.
I know, isn't that like a stereotype of that's what Indian people do?
Gaming development?
Well, I didn't say you were gonna fucking, like, being like a IT scammer, but did you know? Here's a trivia to blow the freaking minds of your racist friends. What country? America is the largest English-speaking country in the world with 330 million speakers. What country is second with 175 million English speakers?
India.
There you go. That's right. That's right. Second largest English-speaking country in the world. India is also second in the number of engineers.
Yeah. The only reason India doesn't prosper is because all the minds leave the States to get a better job.
Yeah.
To send money back home.
I told you that. My best friend in middle school, his father did that.
Yeah, but then it doesn't really help. Like if you stayed there and like helped.
Well, I just don't think you have the opportunities to like do those things. You know, like he was an engineer for Xerox, like the photo company machine.
Yeah.
But he had to go. He went back every. His dad went back every year. He only went back every so often.
I might go this summer.
Oh, he was. You saw. We were in Boy Scouts together. He used to bitch about it. It's so fucking hot, and everybody's my uncle. I'm like, how can I have so many uncles? My grandparents did not have 300 children.
You call everyone your uncle.
Yeah.
Your neighbor your uncle. Like, basically everyone your uncle.
His last name was Purwall. And, like, everybody, Purwall, that was, like, their, like... Because I didn't understand, like, how caste systems worked in the modern world.
Yeah.
Well...
You in contact with any of your middle school or high school friends?
Couple. But not very many. It's hard, you know, what's weird about high school, is the inherent flaw of high school is that if you've been going to, like, the same school for a minute, you know, it's that you're hanging out with, like, how many people are in your class total?
The whole year?
Like, so, like, in my graduating class, there was 583 people.
Oh, it's probably only like 200.
So those same 200 ding-dongs, right?
Yeah.
You see the same 200 jerk-offs year after year after year after year. So it's like there's no, like, you need some fresh blood in there. And when you
I went to high school
in Florida.
Like, no, I mean, I went to a high school that none of my friends went to from middle school. So high school was completely different friends, new friends.
But for a majority of people, like, I went to high school from 5th grade. I went from, like, 5th grade to, like, senior with the same, like, it was a big group of people. It was like almost 600, but it's still the same people. So once you get away from them, once you go to college, once you get in the real world, you choose your friends are. So you might have, like, oh, I'm into fucking whatever you're into, or whatever your wife's going to be into, or your girlfriend. And oh shit, my girlfriend's into freaking some weird shit you never even thought of. And all of a sudden you find you like it too. But it's not like the same fuck sticks forever. And, like, if you were cool in 7th grade, then you're going to be cool in 11th grade. And if you're cool, you know, it's just, if you like, I had a guy who pissed his pants in 5th grade, and they called him Pisser all the way through high school. So high school is just like fucked up. So usually when you get out of high school and you don't like, if you, I have two things to say about high school. You know what you call a nerd 10 years after high school?
Oh no.
Boss.
Yeah.
Because the fucking muscle heads and the guys who are the coolest dudes who weren't paying attention and shit, they're the ones applying for jobs that, you know, the nerds when they were in college right afterwards and are already in a position of,
I'm dying.
where the fuck is that guy? You kill him?
He knocked. One's coming up on me right now.
In Trinidad, the smartest are most respected. Are they? Is that where you're from, Cyber? Trinidad and Tobago? Because if you are, you're like the first dude I know that's from there. And one thing that we pride ourselves on MysFyr is our diversity. Everyone's like, shut up, Pickford, stop talking about fucking no one gives a shit. I care. It's important to me. Why can't something important to me matter?
It does, though.
It does. We only have one racial requirement. Does that race frag out? If the answer is yes, then they're invited. And so far,
frags out.
And so far, well, you know, someone's got to nominate him. You can try out. You don't have the but you've been here for freaking longer than almost anybody else. You know how the game works.
Of course. It's just, do you want to?
Does Sabai want to?
Yeah, I know he's on stream.
Oh yeah, so that's do you know how the application process for MysFyr works? Because we don't have anybody from Trinidad on the team.
Because
every time I don't even know what race that is. So I apologize to my ignorance. No, okay, so this is the way it works. I'm going to explain it to you. Not that you have to do it, but just for your own knowledge.
If it ever happens.
If it ever happens. And sorry, you know Mayhem, guy on our team from Australia? I'm going to say, well, this doesn't really matter. Mayhem used to be a leader of a team called Sin. And Sin had about fucking 1,200 members. And it got so many people got in there that people were just joining the Discord and then just putting Sin in front of their name and they're on Sin. And they're all because they're trying to build a quote unquote community in Discord. And I was like, well, that's bullshit. I don't want to build a community in Discord. I want a place on Discord where my teammates can go and feel and not have to worry about like seeing the wrong thing or some toxic fuck going in there and shitting all over them. So we said, how do we make sure people don't just get accepted to MysFyr? How do we keep that quality high? Oh shit, I'm coming. Oh shit.
He has a ghillie suit right on top. He's prone. He's snaking. Good job.
Dude, I freaking had to change my thing and I still got him. I was gonna flip. I literally didn't have a weapon on, and how about you let me heal? So anyway,
I wasn't expecting a snake.
Yeah, of course, cause it's only third person.
Someone's coming.
The land of. Yeah, so what's the worst gonna happen? I'm gonna die. Oh
Killed in the zone. Yeah.
Oh well. What shall I do? I can sneak too, you know.
Yeah, but continue on your story.
Oh, so anyway. So, I was like, you gotta have some quality. That's what I used to tell Mayhem. I was like, you got like, that's the type of guy I'd rage. Yeah, well, sometimes I do too. Usually, when I rage, Cyber, it's because when I fuck up, like I don't think I get like toxic against other people, but I get toxic against myself, where I get really, really mad at myself when I fuck when I do something that I think was really stupid. But anyway, so I told Mayhem when Sin was still around, dude, you got like 15 good players and about 150 shit players. You need to like clean house. And he's like I don't know how to do that. It's too late now. So I was like, all right. When I make my team, I'm gonna set up a protocol. And this is a protocol. All of our tryouts to join MysFyr are really 2 steps. The first step is you can only try out for MysFyr if a current member nominates you. So right there, so if you get nominated, you're pretty much 50% of the way in. Because if you get nominated, the person who nominated you is putting their reputation on the line. That they're saying that I think that this person is good enough to make it. And nobody on MysFyr wants to be the guy that like brings in like shitty McThompson, who's like either a bot, potato, or a toxic fuck. Because everyone's gonna look at that person and be like, bro, why did you nominate this guy? This guy's a complete total piece of shit. So right there, we know that anyone who gets nominated is going to be of a certain level.
Someone to your 15. Okay, 60. Sorry. Yeah, that way. Towards the warehouse. He crossed path, like he ran through the middle of the road towards the warehouse. It's TPP, it ain't no matter. You can continue the story. I just saw him run across the screen.
That's fine. So, oh, someone's talked to me. Debs, are you going to bed? You hit a, no. So, right there, if you haven't made it, you're halfway there. Then what we do is, part 2 was, well, hey. Hold on, let us get that far, Cybe. We're not that far yet. Second part of the trial process was I tried out for a team. I won't say who they are, but they're a known. They're a known team. And they
I think I know who. You said it.
Yeah, MCL.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I wasn't gonna name it.
Yeah, well,
okay.
I mean, they won't. No one's gonna listen to this anyway. But anyway, a known team, right? Oh shit. And they have a thing where you try out. They said, okay, you're gonna try out like between like. Why don't I just do this? I got a ghillie suit on. Between 4 and 6 p.m. on this on a Friday, with like all of our like leaders. And this was like in season 2, right? So I was like, I wasn't really that good. You can't see how far it's gonna go.
That's short.
Yeah, I couldn't get it far enough. Hey, where you going? He just runs away. He's like, I have no idea what this guy is. So I tried out for I tried out for this clan at 4 to 6, and for some reason I played out of my mind good, like way better than I was at that time. Like squad, I think I had like 2 squad wipes. I was just playing like a lunatic. These guys are like, holy shit, this is freaking gray. You're gray, blah blah blah. And I knew in my own head, I was like, I'm fucking lying to these dudes. Like, I'm not this fucking good. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not this fucking good. And they're thinking I'm like freaking Kodo, and I'm not. But because we played like 4 matches, one time, they weren't getting the true like example of my of who it was exactly. So I said, okay, well, when I make my own team, oh shit, that's close. Shit.
Need that area. You're gonna have to get in zone, right?
Oh.
Good try.
So I tried my best. Yeah, so... Where's Dabsy's at? Dabs. So, what I said, what I'm going to do is we have our tryouts last a week. And they're like, wow, that's really stressful and really long and mean. No, it's not. It's the opposite of that. Oh, here's right here. It's the opposite of really stressful and mean. It is a week for you to play as many matches with as many members of MysFyr as you possibly can, and to keep the stress level to a minimum, so that we can really understand who you are. And that's really how it works. It's really a case of, hey, Dabsies, it literally takes a week. We play as many matches as you can, and then after the week, we have a section in our Discord called the voting booth, where usually myself, Untamed, and Floopy do a little write-up on what we think of that person, their pros and their cons, and then everybody votes. And you have to get 60% of yes votes. If you get 60% of votes, you're in. If you don't make it in. Simple as that.
And then you could try out, I think, did we say a month after or 6 months after?
1 month. 1 month.
1 month.
This is a minimum. All these decisions, though, are also made by the entire team. Usually what will happen is something will come up where I have to make a decision right off the bat. And I'll make a decision, but then I always come back to the team and be like, this is what I did. How should we do it in the future? So they all understand that, okay, you had to make a decision right there, because that's what you have to do. But let's flesh it out and make a decision so the team votes. And the vote is continuous. So if you get more members, and they come and they vote, they could literally change the vote. Whether it's how old you have to be, to how many people have to vote for it to even count, to what the percentage has to be, to do you have to be able to speak and understand English, to when you when you can try out, can you get an extension if there's an emergency? All these things come up, and then we've had to go back and kind of figure it out. Like we have the Dabsy rule, where one thing was my communication was pretty shitty during the week tryout. I don't think I communicated effectively that the tryout was a week. So Dabs was going to make it. Pretty much all knew he was going to make it, but we were waiting for the week to go up so we could get all those games in. But he thinks that we're gaffing him off. They're like, why isn't anybody telling me if I made it or not? It's been fucking 5 days. To the point where Dabs is about to go join somebody else. We had to come back and be like, no!
Who is Dabs going to join again?
Who are you going to join, Dabs? Boner Squad? The clan that came from what? Lag Switch? So this is how beloved Dabs is on this team. Dabs sent out this really nice thing on Discord saying hey guys, I just want to let you know that I really love and respect every one of you. And that's always but we know how when you get that little Discord notification on your phone, it only gives you the first 2 lines. So the rest of it was like, and I just want to say I'm really happy to be on this team, and you guys all mean a lot to me. So it was like really this heartfelt, sweet thing he wrote. But when someone says, "Hey guys, I just want to," first thing I want to say is I respect and love each one of you guys. You think he's going to be like, but I've decided I'm going to do this. So literally, everyone on the team, when they first read those two lines, had a meltdown.
Had a heart attack.
People
yeah.
were jumping out.
Right.
People were jumping out of windows. Babies were falling out of the sky because the thought of sweet Debs he's leaving us. People were crying. Whoa, that's a new fucking picture. So I think that we should make a rule that Dabs is not allowed to ever leave. Even if he wants to. He's just not allowed to. He's got a life sentence. Anybody else can leave if they want to, except for Dabs. Because that was too traumatic. That was too traumatic of a thought.
I'm just like pixel left eye. That's okay.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You said that. But
no, I'm saying that.
But it was kind of funny though. If you look at when Pixel left, everyone was like,
this was like at least like 1 or 2 days after.
But everyone was like this. Everyone was kind of like, all right, good luck.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Yeah, no one really was like, all right. When Dabs left, everyone was like, no,
don't do it.
Dabs, what do we have to pay you? I'll give you my allowance.
It's pretty cool how we have had like that cash offer for this like nap on it.
I do. That's twice, dude. I mean, no one's ever offered me straight cash money, homie. Only thing, I'm getting offered. My managerial skills are too good, bro. Cause people been asking me if I was in checked. What is CKD? What's CKD? So do I try? What? I was in CKD. Is said WC real prob? So do I try? What? What language are we speaking?
Oh no.
Are we going to school in FPP?
Flank left.
I turned us around.
Are we dropping hot in FPP? You know how I feel about this.
We have to move on.
We have to move on from
we
what?
have to learn how to take. we have to learn how to take semi-hot fights with no guns.
With no guns, yeah. That's
yes.
That always works well. That always works well.
Yeah, it worked well. Dabs died last time and I squad wiped, what was it, like a whole pro team?
So Dabs gets to lose the 70 points and you get you get all the glory?
No, but it was good. We squad wiped the pro team.
It was good for you. Was it good for Dabs?
Points isn't everything.
No, but it's how this game is scored.
But you can't measure a player by his
rank?
What rank, yeah.
I think that is...
You can measure on his KD, because there's
No, see, I keep hearing that. KD is like saying, the guy had the most assists. Well, we had scored more points. Yeah, but I had more assists, though, so we win. No, you didn't. The way you win this game is by being the last person alive. That's
yeah,
the
I know.
only
You're
that's
talking
the only
about
parameter.
Objective, right? We're just talking about if they play like we did, if they dropped not hot and looted off, they would be killers to be reckoned with.
I'd rather have a win percentage of 25% and a KD of 4 than a win percentage of 11 with a KD of 8.
Oh no, I'm not talking like that. I'm talking about Slayer. Slayer has a KD of 9.
And what's his
a
win
win percentage of 40%?
Right, with how many matches? Because if you look at
only at 90.
If you ever look at Kodos and see their win percentages and their top 10 percentages,
Their top 10's a lot. Their win isn't.
It's like a 12%.
Their top 10 is high, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know about I don't know. I know their KD is fucking astronomical, but
KD, yeah,
I know that
KD
like
top 10, but not wins.
their wins is like, but they're frag out because they just go from. I keep hearing this like KD is the be all and end all. It's freaking not.
No, not like that. I mean, like, it measures like a player's skill level.
It measures the amount of kills you get per every time you die. That's all it does. You can go and have an 8 KD, drop hot every time, kill 8 people in school, and then get murked and never win. Does that make you good?
Enemies ahead.
Spray and pray. Speaking of good players,
I have one knocked.
are you over there? Where are you? Oh
Yeah,
shit!
someone
Dude.
has to get dabbed.
Well, fuck. All right. Well, it's gonna be a minute because I'm 200 meters away from you over here looting.
Help!
I'm coming. I mean, I'm running.
Got
My little tootsie's right off. 100 meters and I'm almost there, Dabs.
I have 2 knocked. All you guys have to do is...
Pick up Dabs.
I have 3 knocked.
Well, I got Dabsy. I haven't done anything.
Oh, we have to get one more. I have 3 of
now
them
we
knocked.
gotta get Untamed.
And Cyber.
Cypher. Where is this guy?
He's inside the compound. He's running by me. No, he's by me. He's by me. He's picking up his friend over here. Yeah, he's picking up his friend over here.
How about this? He's directly behind the fuckboy shack. That's the right here. So he's directly behind the fuckboy shack.
Yes.
Yes, I know. I didn't know where
They're
he was.
Fall back to safe zone.
We're gonna have to. We see an abandoned.
Last one's on me. He's reloading. He's peeking right side. Or left side now. I'm dead anyways. Got 3 of them down. Dabs is... No,
Fuck.
Dabs over there.
Alright, Debs, here I
It's
come.
okay. It's okay, no, don't. He has a perfect angle on you, don't. It's okay, Cyber, don't worry.
Who the fuck just shot an arrow at me? Fuck you. Just fucking.
He's like, yeah, behind the shot.
Yeah, I'm fucking stuck here with bow and arrow Larry. I can't.
I had 3 of them knocked.
I don't even know where this guy's shooting me from. There.
Sorry, Peck.
understand is would you want to put yourself in a situation with the greatest probability of success? Would you? I always say is that you should put yourself in a chance to. And I think our greatest.
Yeah, I know.
So, say that last scenario.
But the thing is, we focus so much on staying alive that when it comes to gunfights, we're sometimes not bad.
We pushed a team that was better than us. Why would you do that? Why didn't you let them come to us?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Chuck. All right. What happened?
I had 3 of them knocked. We just couldn't get.
That's not what I asked. Proof's in the pudding. Who's alive and who's dead?
We died because we hit bad movement. That's it. We could have killed them. They're not that better. They're for sure not better. We're like undermining our capabilities.
No.
For sure, we could have took it down.
Well, I mean, we could have, but
100%.
I can drive my car with my feet. Doesn't mean it's a good idea. My point being is, we should try to put the situation where we have the greatest advantage. And rushing school against spray and pray is not putting us in the best advantage, especially when you two do it all by yourself.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't really pushing. I was like behind the shed, and then Dab said to the right when he got knocked. So
last time I saw, we were in apartments, and then you're 250 meters away, murking with the spray and pray.
We were close. We just couldn't finish it off.
All right.
Good effort. Good effort.
Did you ever look up what contrarian means?
No, and I don't think I will. But
it's not a negative word. It's not a negative word. It's not like an insult.
No, I wouldn't anyways.
Why? Are you afraid of what it's gonna say?
No, I don't do things to how do I say this? I don't even do work that matters. I wouldn't really go out of my way to search up a word.
Which, the ironic part is that kind of falls into what a contrarian is.
I mean, I'd say I'm lazy.
No, a contrarian does not mean lazy. A contrarian is someone who purposely takes the opposite side of whatever's being said just for that, just to be the opposite of the person saying it.
No, but
spray paint's good. No, they're not. You guys rushed. No, we didn't. I mean, yes, you did. If you're if we're in one place and you go 250 meters away to engage a pro squad, that's the definition of rushing. It's a very definition.
We gradually moved our way up towards the compound.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Not school.
No, you went there and went at him.
Okay, no, okay, I understand what you're saying, right? Yeah, okay, we rushed. But what I mean is, I started from the back of school and I made my way, not school, the back of apartments and made my way to the pink house. And after the pink house, the natural place for me to go would be school to loot.
The natural thing would be would say, hey, I'm rotating from house to apartments to school. You guys ready?
I mean, Dabs was there, so I just followed Dabs.
Ah,
I stayed with Dabs.
So, alright. I didn't know they still had follow run on this game. I thought they got rid of that in Season 2.
Not like that, I'm just saying I followed him. We went in together. Because I saw him with me, we just went. But this first guy I knocked, he was total bot. He watched both of us on the road, just standing there. Yeah.
If you had knocked 3 and we were right there, we could have. Okay. Probably, but
made a mistake there too.
That's all good. What's that? So we can go right on here?
No, I was gonna go to Melta, but I'm just we're not dropping hot, so I just dropped us to here.
I don't mind it.
Cause like when I play, I gradually just go semi-hot. But anyways, like that's what I've been doing lately. It's been helping me improve on my gunfights. And then after, when I'm not playing with those aggressive players and when I'm playing with passive players, like I use those gunfights when it comes in handy.
If
you know what I mean?
So I have like 30 semi solo matches. I have a KD of like 9.
Okay, no, not like that.
So
like
how? So
I don't mean KD in that way.
Like KD. So now there's like a value of KD.
No, not like that. Okay. Like what I mean is in squads, right? I'm talking about squad KD in particular, right? And not saying that like it's everything and that's how players are ranked. It's just they're good killers. I'm just saying the topic was us semi-hot dropping, right?
So my question is that how can I have such a high KD in solos if I just drop like passive all the time?
It's definitely possible because I know I play like that too. I'm just saying like
because I'll tell you exactly what I do. Because I drop out of the way, I get a vehicle, and then I go. Once I'm looted up, then I go to wherever the
I got supplies.
action is.
No, I know. Like that's what when I'm playing by myself. That's what I usually do. Like get all my kills in the final circle. I'll still end up with 10 kills. There's no need to play rush. I know, like I know that. It's just I want to put myself into what do you call a tricky situation. Just so like if it would ever to happen during a scrim or like a tourney, like.
So explain this to me. This is what I don't understand. Regards to like hot drops versus going to the battle. Hot drop, I'd say is at minimum 30% who lands on what weapon first.
It's luck.
And so, whereas if you say we drop right here, and then we go to like freaking Noble crates after we get looted up, and we have then it's a true skill battle. It's a squad looted up versus a squad looted up. It's who is the better. That's what I'm saying. That's how I think that it's the most effective way to succeed is to get looted up and then go find the
I think
attacks.
What I'm talking about is like for me personally, and maybe I shouldn't have dropped us hot then. It's just what I do like myself to challenge myself to like do better.
But that's what I'm saying.
When
is
I'm hot dropping, it's not for me to win. Like I don't aim to win.
I don't mean I don't. I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, if you want to put yourself in a situation where it's a gunfight where it's a skills, are you going to learn more by having a weapon versus someone who has a weapon versus you end up on it with a crossbow, he ends up with a DP, and you're just jumping in circles around him trying to reload your weapon? Is that going to teach you more, or if you dropped say away from it, got looted up, went after him, and say went to military base, and there's 6 guys there, and you systematically murk them all by using different strats at each one? I mean, I'm saying is that I understand putting yourself into a situation where it's super risky and super dangerous. What I'm saying is that you're not gonna. It's not a skill set if it's luck. It's just luck.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like like how we, like I guess it's just for me personally. Like I like doing it that way, but I guess I just won't do it while we're when we're with everyone else. Because I've been seeing the improvement. I guess it's different from everyone. Like for me, I'm seeing like the way I play around. I feel
because
like
we are most successful as a squad
alive.
when we roll up on a team. We know where they're at. We're all together. Like that time when we were it was up by like Stalber. And we all, and the team was, we went at them all at once and took them out.
Excellent work.
car.
Come back.
Oh,
Oh, you fucking freak. That
With the
was
hollow.
okay. That was okay. That was pretty fucking awesome.
with the hollow.
That okay. I can't even fucking downplay that. That was fucking pretty fucking awesome. With a hollow from like
cool.
far
Yeah.
as fuck. That was like what? That's like 300 meters, dude.
Enemies ahead.
Yeah, from where I am, it's 357.
That's pretty fucking impressive, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Another car by you, Dabs. Turn around. It's rolling up right behind you. It's going to that compound. It just landed at that compound. We're pushing them back this way.
I'm coming.
Two behind the hay bale. Oh no. You're gonna try to push us, but they're behind the hay bale right now. Yeah, I know.
I don't even have any smokes.
Okay. Pick, you wanna like do a hard right flank?
Alright.
And I'll pick up side B and try to hit the left. Dabs, if you could give us a little suppressing.
Nope, that didn't work.
Sorry.
That's cool.
He's lit in that window. Alright, pick me up. Seven. Let me move a bit. Let me move. There you go. Pick you safe place or
Yeah.
okay. Oh no. I'm throwing 3 random smokes. You have to run. Sabi, try to make the run for it. Run back. Damn it. I don't have any range on them. Ow. Did you lose more points?
That's enough of that. What time is it? What time is it? Time is it? 1:25. We'll give it a couple minutes. If it doesn't match up, then let's call it a night. Time for bed. Give it a couple minutes. If it doesn't work, then that will be the end of that. Whose friend requested me? Sabe, I'll accept that. Sabe.